usually find the words farm and luxury in the same sentence, but I think I may have discovered the exception to the rule. This is Branell Homestead near Laidley. Outside the window, it's your typical farm stay. Beautiful country scenery, cows, chooks. But inside, well, let's just say that this rural retreat has a real touch of refinement about it. Wine and cheese, very nice. Branell Homestead is testimony to Kathy Brady's eye for detail. She and her husband are the hosts here, and very gracious ones at that. Doesn't this look inviting?
Thank you.
How lovely. Kathy, this is absolutely beautiful. When you talk about country comfort, you've excelled here. You've got a wonderful blend of both.
Thank you. That's what we've aimed for. We often find with country places the focus is on the landscape and on the farm, and we would like to have a beautiful farm and then also a beautiful house as well. So that's what we've tried to achieve. We built it from scratch 5 years ago. It took us a little while. We did it over a weekend, and I just love old houses, so we've tried to make it as authentic as possible.
Is that why you've come up with this incredible design here of this, like an atrium room? It's like a room in the middle of the whole home, and yet it's an all-seasons room.
Yes, well, that was my husband's idea. He's always wanted to build something like this in a house. So these bifolds, they all shut up in winter if you want, and it can make it nice and warm.
Late into the evening, I would imagine this room gets a workout.
Yes, yes, it does. We have had some very big parties here.
Kathy, another one of my favourite rooms is the library. Yes. So many books.
Yes. Well, I've kept every book since I was a little girl, and I always put them in plastic boxes and took them with me when I moved. And eventually we got to build this house, and I said to my husband, I would like a really nice library, please. And so he made one that is much better than what I would have expected.
In fact, there are lots of unexpected little pleasures here, like an attic entertainment room where the whole family can stretch out and watch a movie. And a gorgeous provincial kitchen, great for cooking up a big country breakfast from the generously stocked hamper. As comfy as the homestead is, don't forget this is a proper farm with 80 acres to explore. Well, I've got to tell you, my perfect ideal stay at a B&B involves sitting on the veranda and reading a book.
Yes.
But I mean, what if you are into a little bit more activity?
Well, we have lots of different things we offer people. We can feed the cows or we can feed the pony. We've got chickens as well that can be fed, and you can collect their eggs. There's also fishing in our dam.
Fishing? The husband heard you say that. So what do you have in the dam?
We have yellow belly and silver perch.
Ooh.
And there's worms that you can get out of a big bathtub that we have as well.
So you even provide the bait?
Yes, yes, we do.
In 2009, visiting Kathy Grady and her husband Troy, who run a B&B called Branell Homestead. So that's why I thought I'd duck in to see how they're going on the farm. How did you fare in the flood?
We were very fortunate. We only had minor damage to some fences and dams, so we're much, much more fortunate than a lot of people.
Being on a hill isn't just a bonus during floods. The scenery around Branell is just gorgeous, as are the 3 suites, which are perfect for a weekend getaway. Kathy, you know the area so well. What would you say would be the number one natural attraction of this area?
I really think it's just the peaceful tranquility of the area, all the lovely farms that we have out there. It's just very relaxed, very rural, and people normally come away from this area feeling rested.
Waiting for the summer to come.
There's so many wonderful things to come and do out in the Lockyer Valley. You can go hot air ballooning, you can go to wineries, there's great places to eat. And there's just a lot of things that the Lockyer Valley has to offer.
You can stay a night at Branell from a room rate of $100 midweek. It's just one of the many places in the Lockyer Valley which are welcoming tourists with open arms. Now, if you really want to relax, Kathy can put together one of the most amazing hampers you have ever seen. Chock-a-block full of lovely goodies. But I've decided I'm catching dinner tonight. There's a little yellow belly waiting for me right now.